Have a good day. Today we will make star delta with forward reverse. This was from the previous diagram, star delta automatic. We will test. This one is outside area, working area, so that's fine. Turn on circuit breaker. We will just add a contactor to make this one with reverse option. So this is automatic from star to delta. We know this is the line controller, line contactor, and this is activated by S2, then latch, then together with Y, so they will form this connection. Y contactor, line contactor. Then this one will be turned off and delta will take over. So this one first, sequence is this one first, turn off this one for let's say 5 seconds, then delta will take over. So automatic turn off here, then delta transition by timer. Automatic from start to delta transition. Next, we'll just add one contactor here. We will make this one as the forward or clockwise contactor, and we can add the reverse somewhere here. We'll just copy this one. We'll make the power first. So the role of reversion is maintain one line. Let's say line 3, we will maintain this one from the forward, that is line 3 there, to T3, line 3 to T3, line 3 to T3. Okay, and the other two will be interchanged. Any of the 3 lines can be maintained. If we maintain this one, it's already line 1 to T1, line 2 to T2, line 3 to T3. So here we are going to connect line 2 to T3, since this one is T2. So interchange them. So during the reversion, this line 2 will go to T3 and the line 1 will go to T2. I mean T1. Wait. Yes. Yeah, that was wrong. This is 1. Okay. This one is T1, line 1. When this one turns on, then this one becomes T2 when this one turns on. This one is line 2 to T2. Then when this one turns on, this will become to T1. So we interchange the 1 and 2. Line 1 and line 2, and retain line 3 always there. Line 3 during the forward, T3. Line 3 during the reverse, T3. So we can name this one as forward or clockwise contactor. Forward, and change also the relay, some label there. And we will change this one as the reverse or counterclockwise. Okay, so we have now the motor or power circuits. So the sequence is this one and this one first, turn off this one, then this one and this one. Next, we have to stop. The option here is to stop to do the reversion. You can have the other option where is semi-automatic transition from forward to reverse using double contact push button or brake and make combination push button. We will do that later. Okay. We will add one contactor, one relay. This is a relay here. Don't use a relay in reality but a magnetic contactor. We are going to of course interlock them because we cannot turn them on together since there will be short circuit there. Interlock two of them. So when we say interlock, this is turning on, this one is not turning on because we are going to interlock this one with a forward brake contact. We are going to use R, interlock here, interlock here. So in the previous videos we have ordinary star delta and ordinary forward reverse connection there. We just connect like that. Then we will retain this one. We will retain this one and add. Okay, this is forward. Yep. And this is R, preventing each other from operation if the push button is turned. So we need the option of no push button. Just stop and forward. Then we have to. There are several solutions for this. We are using the ladder also, and the location of normally open contact. We just make this easier. Reverse. We will name this one let's say S3 or S delta. This is S star. Let's say SY. Then SD. No, sorry. SR. This is forward. Start at forward. Start at reverse. Any notation you want as long as you are documenting. And we need latching also here by this contactor. You don't have to connect them all together because it will be an error. And just separate them. Another extra contact. In reality, you will use additional normally open for your contactor. Use the multi-contact contactor. We just place it there. We will try. That's fine. Yeah, to represent that is outside the working area. As long as it is not red. Forward. 5 seconds. Delta. Okay, this one is the delta. Line 1 to T1 and T6. Line 1, T1. And no current there because they have the same polarity. We're just representing this one as straight phase. T6. Line 2, T2 and T4. Then T3 and T5. Remember, in star and delta connection, this one is 1, 2, 3, and this one is 4, 5, 6. Or in European, U1, V1, W1, or UVW, X, Y, Z. So that is one phase of the winding. Just refer to the terminal box connection of the motor. Next, you have the option to reverse and we're going to stop. Okay. Now this is it. Change the polarity. This has dominant. They are just the same polarity. Line 1, line 2, line 3, and then delta follow this one. We'll just interchange the lines here. And this one is possibly changed also, but the same delta connection. What happened here? Line 1 is T2 and what is that? Line 1 is T2 and T4 now. So this one now is interchange, this two. So this one is maintained. The other way possible to interlock. You cannot start the reverse because they are interlocked. Same as this one. You cannot start this one if this one is in operation because they are interlocked. You can double interlock delta here, but you will add fixed contact in magnetic contactors. Sometimes it is not a multi-contact contactor. You need to purchase an additional extension contact or auxiliary contact, so a bit expensive. This is fine. No need to double interlock. If we are going to use the transition, that is the double circuit push button, double contact push button, a combination make break push button. We will just add one normally close here. Of course, this is available easily in the market. In this simulation, we'll just change this to this 3R. So they belong to one unit. If the components or devices here have the same level, they will act at the same time. They will operate simultaneously. And like this one, FF, they will operate simultaneously. And the same as this one, although this is hand operated, we can activate this one together based on the principle of the same level functions at the same time. Devices or components with the same tag or labels will function at the same time. The role in electromechanical switches and contacts or magnetic contactor principle. So the software detects that here. They will see. No need to stop. The option here is 2. You are going to stop or you are going to directly reverse the operation. But remember, you have to consider the load of the motor. Instant reversion will trigger high currents to the motor. If the motor is just a small motor, the same in the small lathe machine, turning machine, that is allowed to carry those current and not deterring the mechanical attachment of the load or the machine. It's fine. Let us forward now. Delta. Okay, remember this is not advisable for all motor. You cannot instantly reverse a motor under instant condition and instant situation. Forward. The motor is turning, let's say that way, and we are going to instantly reverse them. There are implications for the shaft mechanism and the load. And the current is very high. Remember, you are turning this one with that load, and you need how many torque to turn that on. What force you need to turn that on instantly, and you have a very high current there. This is an inductive load. Some motors are designed that way, and not all motors can be done this way. We're going to reverse directly the delta. Star, go to star and delta again. Because this is line conductor. That is only an option. This is not advisable to all. Otherwise, you are going to use a lever switch. You can use this one, a lever switch or a stop. Then there is a braking mechanism in the lathe turning machine. When you try to turn off, because sometimes you're going to decelerate the motor. You need to decelerate the motor, then you can reverse. But in a lathe machine or turning machine, there is that braking option, then you can reverse. The motor's rotor is designed to brake automatically at certain time. They usually use the concave rotor sometimes using the electromagnetic braking system or DC injection braking system. So once the motor is turned off, you can change the position of the lever switch. You can use lever switch here. That was left and right of the turning machine. Then you can reverse. That is just an option. Overload relay. We are using one overload relay here because we have only one motor. Simulate overload relay. You can add lamps if you want. You can add signalation lamp, monitoring lamps. You can add monitoring lamps here. Usually some of the push buttons have illumination already. You can use there's the lamp, there's the lamp, and let's say one for forward, one for reverse. Now you will add, or one for star, one for delta. Uh, okay, star. So one auxiliary for star delta. It depends on your requirements. If you have that illumination push button that is already turning on forward and reverse, so you can use this one as Y, and this one is delta. So this one Y, this one delta. Try to see. Okay, star delta. Now you can change the color of the lamps. Let's say green. Next, stop. The motor will decelerate at full speed, at full zero, full stop. So you can start now the reverse. Okay. Now the timer here is designed at 5 seconds, but it depends on your load. You can test that one if it is possible to operate under 5 seconds from start to delta for the motor to carry the load from start to delta. Of course, this is not for all motor, just small and medium motor. Higher motor may need resistor starting because of the higher starting current. Resistor, auto transformer, or the advanced type, uh, soft starter, or frequency drives. It depends on your application and requirements. Okay, in power circuit, this is drawn with heavy lines, and you can label them 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6 in IEC, ISO standard. Add numbers input, even numbers output of the power switch, power circuit breakers, or power switches, or power contactors. 135246, 135246. And that is in the actual contactor. There is label there. And the motors can be labeled this way and refer to your motor tags. It should be this way, okay? 135 up, 246 down. That is facing the line side. This one is facing the load side. The same with overload relay. You may have REST there in European, and this one is UVW. This one is phase A, phase B, phase C of the motor. And again, what is this? You can find normally close contact of F contactor at line 5. This is line 5. You can find the normally open at line 4, 8. Here, what is this line? 14. Yeah, this is 14 here. And you have at number 8. Where is number 8? Here, line 8. That is auto-generated by the software. Else, overload relay is labeled as 9596 in actual device. That is the auxiliary. So you can have this one as 97, 98, and normally close contact. Well, normally open. Yes, 95, 96, 97, 98. And the power side is line 1, line 2, line 3. You attach this set. You assemble this one all together and make a line there and go it here. Jumper. And this one no more overload relay because we are using only one motor. Always connect this way so that the current will always pass to the overload relay. And this is it about star delta with forward reverse. And the transition is automatic from star to delta. Please subscribe. Thank you. Please help support. Yummy, have a happy day. Thank you. Bye bye.